Okay, so here I am and we're going to talk about the mouse. It is actually a short form acronym for dots per inch. So technically, it just basically means that the higher your DPI, the more sensitive your mouse is to how much you move per inch. So for example, if you had something like 400 DPI and your sensitivity was 4. So to move the same distance for a 1600 DPI mouse, the sensitivity would be 1. If the higher your DPI, the more you want to reduce your sensitivity to get back the same kind of feel. Okay, so here we are. Just buy a gun, create a game like a server or something like that. Alright, so use a spot that you can use as a reference point. So for me, I'm going to use this line, this vertical line here as a reference point. Okay, you can always use a spot. You just make a spot by shooting bullets into the wall. Nonetheless, once you've located your reference point, you're gonna actually lift up the mouse, right? Lift up the mouse, move it to the left edge of your mouse pad, right here. Okay, and if I let go of the mouse now, you actually see that it's not aligned entirely to the left edge of the mouse pad, but you want to align your left thumb, I mean the contact of your hand to the left edge of the mouse pad. Right, so just estimate. So this is about the left edge. The furthest I would go would be this left end of the mouse pad. Now move all the way vertically to the right. Try to keep as horizontal as possible. And now if you come all the way back to the right edge of the mouse pad, it should be back at the spot that you actually began at. And again, if I lift up the mouse, you will see that it's not directly onto the right edge. However, my right pinky is actually resting on the most right edge of the mouse pad. This is the best way to calibrate. So you can do this a couple of times, to get the estimate of what your mouse sensitivity should be. So move all the way, yeah, it's right there. Alright, you can always adjust the sensitivity by going to Sense console, type sensitivity, and whatever value that you need to. That should be the actual calibration of a mouse, because the actual length of the mouse pad will determine how far you can turn. Now if you can actually cover the whole 360 degrees, then you know that you've probably set your mouse calibrated to your mouse pad. Of course, if you are already used to a certain sensitivity and you've been performing well and you've been used to it, please by all means stick to it. This is more for people who are just starting out to explore what kind of sensitivity is required for them. I do believe that it's a good start. I mean, if you're able to start to learn to get used to this kind of sensitivity, it would actually allow you to be very flexible. You won't have a sensitivity that's too high, so that when you move it gets out of control. At the same time, you won't be too low, so that if anybody backsteps you, you don't have to like once, 2, 3 times just to turn back behind you. Yeah, so this is just something that I thought we should share and talk about.